What's up guys, it's Dre here. I know you don't know me, but this is my first new video. And I created this channel because, let's be real, I love A-League football. You're watching this because maybe you like the A-League football, but there's a lot of mediocre fans. Not mediocre, that's not the right word, but the average fan, you know? And I want to see the sport grow and be heaps of fans at the stadiums, but the only way to do that is to, talk about it, share the love of the boys. There's not many personalities out there talking about football, the A-League. And yeah, we got the, born offside boys, let them shoot guys, the Sunday ballers, shout out to all them. I just want to see the sport grow, and the more people talk about it, the more people fall in love with the sport, just like we are, And the first thing I've noticed, Dwight Yorke. Everyone knows what happens. He blasted the whole team, called him a pub team, slandered the chairman, allegedly. He eventually got sacked. Happens when you do that, right? So he's kept silence for this whole time since then. People say for legal reasons. I believe that too. However, Mr. Yorke has come out. He's told people his side of the story. For yours who don't know who Dwight Yorke is, Manchester legend, in his time for MacArthur, he, first season, won the Australian Cup. First season. It's like the FA Cup equivalent. And he won it straight away. So he's a baller. His man's got manager skills up here. Anyways, he's only charged in the 13 games, blew up, got sacked. Dwight states there were other incidences that built up to what happened on the final day. That was a tipping point. It wasn't just the spur of the moment. It was building up. And he doesn't deny saying that the club was a Mickey Mouse / pub team, but it was not about his players. That it was about the hierarchy in the terms of how they run the club. Yorke explained the dressing room meltdown that led to the axing happened after the club had abruptly transferred Anthony Carter to a Portuguese side without telling the coaching staff until a few hours before the game. I'd be mad if my chairman I'm playing a game, I'm doing tactics for the game, chairman comes, Dre, they not player out there? Yeah, no, I sold him. Yeah, after the game, he's gone. He's going to take a flight to Portugal. I'll be absolutely furious. Do I not have a say in what goes and who I want to play for the team, who I want to keep in the team? I'll be hella mad too. Can you not tell me you see him right there would not be mad? He even states this wasn't the first time. It was the first of many disrespectful moments, just straight disrespectful. You know what even makes me sadder? They could even tell him to his face. That even makes me more mad. It was on the way from Adelaide to Sydney that they told him that they sacked him and the assistant manager. He could even tell the players the next day, they sacked him on the way back, on the plane back. That's just disrespect from me. Of course, MacArthur, they have a say in things too. However, they strongly deny the allegations, which of course they would. It's bad press. Why would they want bad press? And they say it's factually incorrect and it's self-serving. But let's be honest. This is Dwight Yorke. Everyone's going to believe what he said. It's a massive L for MacArthur. In other news, after the Leeds have announced the appointment of the new manager, Javi Garcia, honestly, I'm glad he didn't take the job at Leeds. He's balling out right now. So about to win back-to-back titles. He just won the Scottish Cup. He doesn't need Leeds. He doesn't need a relegation scrap battle. If he's going to get to the Prem, I want him to be a mid-table up. And maybe not. I don't think he's ready for the big boys, the big top six. But I reckon just below that, to mid-table, that's him. That's his name around all over. You know how Brendan Rodgers went to Leicester? That sort of level. As we know now, he's contracted for the third season, and I'm also certain he's going to win back to back to back. And now taking it back to the A-League, this one's close to me. My favourite team, Brisbane Roar, manager Warren Moon, got sacked. Let's have a moment of silence. I'm personally happy about this, to be honest. He hasn't had a bad time with the club. He hasn't done extremely poorly. In the start of the season, he started pretty well, just losing once in those 10 games. However, in the last 7 games, he has not won once. And, it's getting pretty close, and we need to solidify the final series. And I honestly agree with the general manager and sacking him. We're playing stale football. Charlie Austin left, which was a shambles. He had to go. And honestly, full-heartedly agree with him. He's time to go. And now stepping in as interim manager is Nick Green. For you who don't know, an interim manager is in charge as an acting manager, sort of, until a change happens or they hire him. Kind of like how Onagar Sosha was the interim manager and they can still hire him afterwards, just like he did as well. And in the first game back, he got the dub. Something Warren Moon couldn't do in a long time, in like 7 weeks. He couldn't do that, and he got it straight away. New manager bounce? I don't know. You let me know in the comments. Also, while you're down there in the comments, please let me know if you enjoy this content. Do you want me to continue making content like this? I have another channel, Dre Plays, where I play games, really. All my other channels and links are in the description. My Twitch, everything. Please check that out. Until then, have a good one, boys.